Hey, what's up everybody, Nexel here. Today we are playing Kingdom Hearts Union Cross, continuing our trek through the 2nd anniversary challenge event. If you haven't seen the first video, go ahead and just listen to the intro of that, and I kind of explain a few of my thoughts. And if you need help with the beginner or the intermediate sections of the quest, go ahead, check out that video too. This one is just going to be doing the advanced ones, so we will do the 7 advanced quests here, and then we will complete the 7 legendary quests in a separate video, just so that they're not like too chunky videos. Alright, so this is vague. This is where the hints start getting really vague, and then the bubble that kind of shows you where things are gets really tiny. So this one, we got like a box, and we've got like a blue piece of wood, and then we've got some red clay-like flooring. So this one's going to be in the marketplace, so we're going to go to the top left, and then we are going to, it's going to pop up at the bottom here. There it is. So yeah, that was a really vague clue. See, I actually said blue piece of wood, but it was actually a blue piece of cloth. So that one was kind of tricky, just because it wasn't, that one was definitely not too obvious where that one was. Alright, cool. So we run back, we take out the shadow, collect our 40 jewels, and then we move on to the next one. Let's see here. Let's go ahead and separate this. Alright, I'm trying to make sure I'm like reading my guide correctly, because I don't have it, it's not like super detailed. It just says like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, all the way up to 28. So I gotta make sure I'm reading the right ones, otherwise I'm just gonna get lost. Alright, so we move on to our Dwarf Woodlands, and our hint for this time are shade and branches. Shade, branches, and grass, which is, again, not very specific, but it at least eliminates some areas for us. So we know it's not going to be in the mines, because there's no wood and grass in the mines. So we are going to go ahead and go here. We are going to go to the left. We are going to go down. We are going to go swing all the way back around and head down. Let's see here. Or I actually think it was up here, and then up here, and then we go down here, and it's going to be right there. Okay. I almost got lost for a minute because I actually didn't have that direction in my guide. But I just remembered it. I just remembered it from having to do this just not too long ago. So let's go ahead, swing back around, head up top, and then take out that shadow. Let's see here. Okay. Let's actually... Alright, so we are done with 2 of the advanced ones. We've got 5 more left to do on this one. So we'll collect our 40 jewels and move on to, I believe it is the Wonderland. Nope, it is not the Wonderland stage. It is an Agrabah stage. Now this one, I'm not even gonna lie, this one tripped me up a little bit. I couldn't find exactly what I was looking for right away, just because apparently you can have Arabian nights, days, and evenings all at the same time. So that was really confusing, because there are areas of this map where it's blatantly daytime, areas of this map where it's kind of like evening, and then areas of the map where it's night. But we did see the rocks, meaning that we are going to be in the desert. So what we're going to do is we're going to go 1 into the desert, 2 into the desert, and then in the 3rd panel, it should be at the bottom. So this is what tripped me up, is that I forgot that this arrow was here, and I couldn't find it for the longest time. I was like wandering the desert, literally like a lost traveler. See, I'm like lost right now even. So we just go all the way down here, and it's in pretty much the furthest corner of the map. So we keep going down, and if we just skid along the side here, we run into it. Alright, there it is. So yeah, I didn't realize that the map, like that's how the map worked for Agrabah, is that it's pretty much morning, afternoon and evening pretty much all at the same time. So we're going to go back in time, and we are going to change our time frame from like late afternoon to morning. So now it's morning again. So either we got lost and fell asleep and then woke up and it was daylight again, or it was just bad planning from the it was bad planning from the people that made the event that didn't really think that people would notice that there's a difference in time. Alright, so we go ahead and take out our Shadow Heartless, and that completes this quest. Alright. Whew. What are we at? We are at 5 minutes into the advance. So if we tack that on to the beginner and the intermediate ones, we're looking at pretty much a total of 25 to 30 minutes that we've already spent doing these quests. Alright, so now we hit up the Wonderland stage now. Alright. I was a little confused because I'm pretty sure you get Lady Luck before you get 3 wishes, so it kind of threw me off. So what do we got? We got some shade, we've got some water, and we've got some dirt. And that's our entire hint. Alright, but don't worry, I got you guys covered, and I will get you there quickly. So we are going to go to the bottom left of this map, and then we are going to swing all the way around to the one exit that this map has. So again, we're looking for dirt, so we're not going to be suspended in air. We are going to look for a patch of just dirt with some water, and there it is. Nice. Okay, now we report back to our shadow, letting him know we took out his buddy, and then proceed to take out that shadow. So we run back up, run up the pedals, and we end up at our starting position right here. Nice. Okay, not too bad. Not too bad, not too hard. So we've got 2 more for, or is it 3 more? We have 3 more for the advanced, and then we move on to our legendary challenges. Let's see here. Let's go ahead and collect our 40 jewels and move on to the next one. So what's our next one? We are looking at the Olympus Coliseum. And once again, we are in the underworld, so we're looking at pretty much blue. We've got blue and some dirt, and not green, so we don't have green, and we don't have, like, yellow, meaning we're not going to the River of the Dead, and we are not going to the actual Colosseum itself. So, by process of elimination, we're only heading in one direction, and that is to our right. So we're going to go here, and then we are going to go to the bottom right exit. Again, that is the only exit in this area, so we're going to proceed to go through that door. Nice, okay. So we're going to go once again to the bottom right. And then we are going to go to the top floor, and it's at the end. Alright, there it is. See, it would have been more helpful if we got, like, some bones or something. I don't know. I feel like that clue was super vague. Like, I used the trick that I talked about in the last video where I kind of wandered some of the rooms. You know, I eliminated some areas it couldn't be because, again, there was no green, so no River of the Dead. There was no yellow, so we're not looking at the actual Colosseum itself. And then I just pretty much wandered through the parts of the map where I suspected it to be until I heard the noise indicating like a heartless appearing and disappearing. So there's a little whoosh noise that happens when you enter an area, and then the heartless appears, and then that noise comes back again when the heartless disappears. So I did that in order to kind of deduce where it was going to be, and then I just kind of wandered the area until I found it. Alright, so we have 2 more advanced quests. This next one is going to be at Beast Castle. So this one's not too hard either. So we've got like a window, but it's kind of like a small window, and that's pretty much about the whole clue we're gonna get. It took me a little bit to realize that it's actually that window right there. So that's what we were looking at in the hint. So the golden trichloma is actually just right outside the door, and then you just go back in, and then you take out the shadow. So that one was sort of tricky. Like, at first I thought it was a window in, like, Beast's room, or I thought it was a window in the West Wing, but it ended up just being the window outside. And it hit me when I realized that the windows inside the building were significantly bigger than what was displayed in the hint. So that's how I figured out that it wasn't inside the building, really. Alright, so that's number 6. And then we move on to our last one, our number 7 of the advanced challenges. Let's see here. Okay, so this one was kind of annoying because, again, just like all the other Cinderella ones we've done so far, so we see the pink, we see the clean floor. Where are we going? We are going to the castle, which is, again, at the opposite side of the stage. So we start off at the house. We have to go down here, and then we have to do our 1 gajillion mile trek through this forest that just goes on forever. I wish we could just, like, summon a Dream Eater and then just fly over to the castle. I wonder if it would be faster. Alright, so we're gonna keep running. At the very least, it's entertaining watching your pet kind of run alongside you. Like, it's little hopping, like, right behind you. And then mine's got the falling snow on it too, so that looks pretty cool. But again, we're just gonna keep on running through our track and field map that they have pretty much pre-designed for us. And then we keep going. It's like I always ask myself the question, like, oh my gosh, are we there yet? Are we at the castle yet? No, we are not at the castle yet because we still have to go through the courtyard. So let's make our way through the courtyard and head up top into the castle. Okay, so this one's going to be at the top of the stairs and on the left. So you got to go all the way to the left. You got to go past the area where it makes it seem like you can't go past. And there's the gold trichloma. So that's going to wrap it up for the advanced stages here. So we just got to run back to that shadow and then take it out. And then we collect our 40 jewels. And that is it for our advanced stages, meaning that we only have the expert stages left. And they weren't super challenging, but again, once you become familiar with the maps, it's not like these are super hard just because they look familiar because you've just done it so many times. So we keep on running, I wish my, like, character had an MP3. They should make that an accessory, like Neku's MP3. They should make that an accessory, like a standalone accessory that gives, I don't know, something like skill perk or something like that. I don't think we have skill perk like neck wear. I think we have like critical hit neck wear, but I don't think we have skill perk neck wear. But anyways, we keep on trekking. We are doing our 1,000 meter dash, except we don't want to head backwards. That was a mistake. I'm getting lazy, so like this one hand is just kind of chilling and the other one's actually playing the game. Alright, we finally made it back to the house, so let's hop inside the house and then take out the Shadow Heartless, completing our missions for the advanced portion of the quests. Alright, so that took about 13-ish minutes, 14-ish minutes. So we tack that on to our beginner and our intermediate, and we are looking at roughly about 39 to 44 minutes. So that's already a lot of time. That is like more than half an hour just to score these extra jewels, just to score this extra 280 jewels. So again, if you don't think this is worth your time, you can really just hit the shadow objective and that's it. You don't have to do anything more than that, because then you'll at least get 30 of the 40 possible jewels, ending up with 840 if you want to go that route. But with that being said, if you guys have any questions, comments, or concerns, feel free to throw them in the comments below, and I will try my best to answer them. But as always, everyone, until the next video, take it easy.